Hey guys, I hope you're well. Sorry I've been a little bit missing in action the last couple of days. I haven't recorded much content, but I've been trying to reconnect with myself recently because I felt a little bit blocked. And I've actually attended a couple of breathwork classes, and what I've actually realized is the biggest blockage for me, and I'm going to preface this in this message as a collective message as what's come through for me, and I think for a lot of you that's going to resonate with this message, is the only way over it is through it. Okay, the only way over it is through it. Now, I believe that wholeheartedly, but I've realized that I wasn't doing that myself. Okay, with these breathwork classes, I highly recommend them, guys. If you really want to get to the bottom of your truths, it's been working wonders for me. I've actually had some real massive breakthroughs and big epiphanies through 2 or 3 classes, and even just slightly after them, a lot of sort of downloads have been coming through, and I've been getting a lot of my own answers. So definitely check that out if you haven't actually done it before. I highly recommend it. So what am I meaning by this message? And I'll use myself as an example here before I shuffle some tarot on it. And if you're resonating with this, as always, take on board what resonates and leave what doesn't. What's coming up for me is I realize there's a connection in my life that's been around for about 3 or so years, right? Probably slightly over. And for a long time, I felt like I've been trying to, I think, egotistically disconnect from it. Try to tell myself that I don't feel a certain way, or I don't want to acknowledge it. That it's not what I think, whatever it might be. Okay, and I've been trying to move on. I've been trying to kind of tell myself things that made me feel better. But what I actually wasn't actually doing is realizing that I felt a certain way. Okay? And whatever that is, it doesn't matter. But I've always felt quite frustrated by the way I felt bound to this connection. It's kind of like I can't move on, right? As much as I want to, something's pulling me back. But what's pulling me back is my own fear, right? I fear the unknown of this connection because I don't know where it's going. I don't know why it's in my life. I don't know why it's there. But that unknown fear, it's not even what the outcome of it is. It's the fear of the unknown of what is going to happen, okay? Why is it here? Why can't I... And that why that I've been kind of connecting to is the fear. It's the fear of why is it there? Why can't I let go? But I realized, who cares? Right? It's like, I'm really doing my head in. I'm doing my head in about whatever this is. And I feel connected and I feel bound to it. And so what? There's a lot more ease in surrendering to it that I've been running from it, right? And I feel like I've let go of so much anxiety and fear by just going, it is there. I do feel that way. I'm connected. Who am I trying to kid, right? And it's like that. So I don't know if any of you are resonating with that. I know I've babbled on a bit, but I really feel like it's pertinent to this message that I preface that here. For some of you, you're connected. But you kind of want to know what's going to happen and why you're feeling this way. Sometimes you're not supposed to know. Sometimes you've got to let things unfold. But there's a reason, okay? So we've got the Queen of Cups coming out already, okay? You're trying to, mind you, I'm a water sign, you might be, but that doesn't matter. This represents a water sign. This is someone that's trying to emotionally disconnect. Trying to go, nah, I don't see that. I don't feel that. It's not what I think it is. Hang on. Then we've got the Princess of Pentacles. And now you're starting to ground yourself going, hang on. You're being asked to ground yourself in this and realizing it is what it is, whether you like it or not. Princess of Cups again. But here you go. No, it's not. So it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Yes, you are feeling this way. Yes, it is what it is. Yes, it's coming up. Okay? But there's a reason why we desire something or want something or feel a certain way. But sometimes we don't know why that is. Okay? But that desire is igniting a fire within us for some reason. Maybe it's a higher purpose. Maybe your higher self knows more than you do right now. which is likely the case. But your mortal self, your human self, is trying to figure everything out. And that's what's spiking all of this fear within you, going, what's happening? Why is it this way? So let's get some answers. Why is this message coming through? We've got the Princess of Wands. Then you're losing your crap, okay? So this is someone that, if this is your message, there's a lot of feminine energy. The feminine energy here is the fear of the unknown. The fear of the what is it? The why. So your masculine's trying to take over, but what you're actually being asked to do is surrender. Surrender and receive. Receive. Surrender is intuition, knowing. Not knowing how. You're not driving this car that's coming into your life, whatever that is. But you're trying to drive it. You're trying to find what, and this is exactly what's been happening with me. I'm trying to figure out everything. I'm trying to put a meaning on everything because that's just how I've always been. And I'm now trying to see that that's being driven by my fear, the need for answers, the need for knowing, okay? But I really want to look at this connection, this messaging that's coming through, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. You know what you know. You're feeling this way for a reason. What you're knowing is true, okay? You need to stop denying and stop trying to feel like you know you're connected. You know what you feel is actually true. You've tried to run, but it's solid. The Ten of Pentacles is something like a solid foundation. So this is actually what it is, right? But you're trying to run from that. Six of Wands. And you're being asked to stop being in your ego. The Six of Wands in this reading for me is someone that's being in their pride and ego. But, nah, I'm good. Woo! I'm fine. Woo! Right? Nothing to see here. But you're actually running from yourself. You know when you're in a connection, you feel abandoned, right? You feel like the person's maybe rejecting you or abandoning you or not giving you what you feel like you need. Why do you think that's happening? Because you're abandoning how you're feeling. You're actually abandoning, and I've realized this to myself, I'm not connecting with situations, people, and things in my life the way I want to, is because I'm abandoning my own feelings. So I'm sending out to the universe, no, I'm good. No, I don't feel that way. No, it's not what I think it is. So I'm confusing my own messaging, my own energy. My own energy field is so confused it doesn't know what to do. Because I'm so programmed in a masculine energy, I don't even know when I'm doing it. You're being really asked to look at your patterning here, okay? I want to delve a little bit deeper into this message. If this is resonating with you, I'll see you on the other side. But this is a really deep message. See you soon. Hey guys, so this is part 2 to the message that I was talking about. Something in your life where you're trying to run from it. It's a connection, a situation, however this is resonating. So if you haven't seen part 1, I highly recommend you go back and watch that so this makes a lot more sense. And what I was talking about in that message is how you're feeling is actually truth. But what you're actually doing is you're running away from that truth. You're running away from those feelings. You're running away with all of this energy. We had this Queen of Cups in reverse. We had the Princess of Pentacles. Yes, it's stable. You're being asked to really see how she's looking at that ball. You're being really asked to acknowledge this, but you're like, no, I'm good. No, I'm fine. All of this feminine energy that is running, okay? And you're feeling this way, but you're putting on this Six of Wands energy. For me, this is all ego. And what you're not realizing is that when you're in this energy, you're actually running from yourself. You're denying how you feel. You're denying the truth of it. And then you're wondering why it's not being reflected back at you, okay? So the outside world is a mirror of who you're being, and you're being all sorts of confusing energy. You're being asked to be in your feminine energy, you're fearing the unknown of what's happening. You're constantly looking for answers. You're constantly looking for where this is going. You're constantly trying to understand why this connection is here. But the thing is, the truth is that 1, you don't know why. And 2, you're being asked to surrender to the femininity, the feminine side. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. But what this is talking about, what this message is about, is you're being asked to sit in knowing what sitting in your knowing that what it is, but also trusting that you're going to receive at the right time, okay? And that receiving energy and that receptive energy, you're being asked to let go of the controlling masculine side of you, okay? Because what you're asking for is you're asking for someone to come in and take the lead and take the initiative or whatever it might be in whatever aspect of your life, but you're trying to control it. Why? Why are you doing that? It's not up to you. You don't know the why, or you don't know the how, and sometimes we've got to surrender to that. But what you're actually in this loop of fear, okay? So why is this message coming through, and why are you getting this reminder, and what do you need to know about this connection right now, okay? Let's get some honesty here from Spirit to help guide you that you need to hear right now, okay? We've got the Three of Cups, the Star, the High Priestess, the Five of Cups in reverse, okay? You're fearing all of these external circumstances, like see this kind of heart thing that's going on here, right? Give me a second. I'm just going to pause this because my battery is about to run out. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't want it running out, so I just plugged the power cord in before it did drop out on this message on me. Okay, so you see this, what I was saying is, see, you're fearing this kind of, all of these outside influences in this heart connection for me, this Three of Cups, okay? There's this center here, but you're kind of going to me, the three here for me is really pertinent because it's kind of like you're letting all of this fear, opinions, whatever it might be, get in the way of this actual heart, the truth, the middle of it, right? And the thing is that you're denying how you're feeling here because I've got the High Priestess and the Star in reverse. This is about healing. This is about listening to intuition, your higher self, but they're blocked, okay? And this is why this message is coming through to you, that there's nothing to fear here. This connection, this pulling, this, whatever this might be, there's a reason for it, okay? There's a higher purpose for it. You don't know what it is right now, but you know that it's in your life for a reason. You're not supposed to know. But what you're being asked to do is step into your authenticity of this. There's a truth behind this for me. I really need to look at this. I really need to see it for what it is. I really understand that I have been running. Okay? There's this big truth in it. What else do you need to know? I know you don't like that, but you have to really see that you're abandoning yourself by not acknowledging it. You're rejecting it, so you're getting rejected. Right? In every aspect of your life. This is playing out in every aspect of your life, whatever this is. But you're rejecting yourself and you're rejecting your truth. So how do you expect the energy to respond? It doesn't know what else to do. Okay? Energy matches energy. It doesn't have a good or bad connotation to it. It only understands what you're putting out. So it matches that. So if you're abandoning your feelings, you're abandoning yourself, you're abandoning your truth, you're going to be blocked because you're blocking yourself, right? So first it's actually sitting in acknowledgement and acceptance of that. What else do you need to know right now? You're all up in your head. You run with logic. You're being asked to stop. How many times have you ignored your gut and it's gone against you? This is a lesson, this is a lesson that this is really trying to teach you right now. To trust, to surrender, to acknowledge your truth. Okay? Not knowing why. Not trying to figure it out. Queen of Swords, seeing your truth. This is your comfortable zone. What's happening? Why? Okay? You're trying to cut through your emotions with logic. It's not logical. This connection's not logical. These feelings aren't logical. The why is not logical. The desire is not logical. The pull is not logical. There is no logic in this situation. The only logical thing is you feel how you feel. Who cares why? Surrender to it. Understand that. Sit in that truth. Sit in it. Acknowledge it. Don't fear it. That fear is exactly what's blocking you from being on the other side. But you're running, me included. right? You're running, you are running. So you're being asked to acknowledge that, yes, this is a truth. This is your truth. Okay? Six of Pentacles. Acknowledge this. Put this into practice. Really look at it. Receive the message. That's all you need to do right now. Let me see what else wants to come out in this message for you that you really need to know. Okay? King of Wands. This person that you're dealing with, I feel can be very erratic and impulsive. Okay? Quite passionate. But you don't feel stable, but you're not stable in your own knowing. So how can anyone be stable around you? Okay? I feel like you're not realizing that the outside is actually reflecting what's on the inside. You don't want to acknowledge that though. Okay? But this person's very passionate, very fiery, very creative. There's a lot of passion and chemistry here, all right? Whatever this is, okay? All right, King of Pentacles. This person's very smart. My favorite king in the deck, okay? This is someone that's spiritually, mentally sound. See, the thing here that you're not realizing is that the outside wants to reflect the inside, but you are not wanting to see this. This is the truth. You deserve what it is that you want to receive. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. But you need to acknowledge that you are where you need to acknowledge what it is you want, right? Or what it is that you feel at a minimum. But you're not even doing that. So then you're getting frustrated because you're looking for results in a logical way, but you're not even acknowledging how you're not feeling. That's not logical. It never will be, right? Emotions are not logical. Intuition's not logical. It's a feeling. It's a knowing. It's a desire. You can't measure that. Is there an experiment that you can do to figure that out? No. It is what it is. So trust in this. Don't try to figure out the why. Just know that you're right on it. And look at yourself, will you? Because it's not manifesting how it's supposed to until you do. The Magician's in reverse. This is a card about manifestation. You're blocking yourself. Please acknowledge how you're feeling. Please acknowledge your truth. I had to learn it today. So please start to learn why. And I'm calling myself out on this too, okay? I hope this message has helped you. And if you want me to look at your specific situation to help you look at your own blocks, the links are in my bio. I'd love to read for you. Otherwise, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys next time. I hope this message has found you well.